I'm Pilar Kuhn, and this is PAWDCasts, Pilar and the World of Dogs. One of the things I know that people ask me, and I know you get the same question, is how in the world do the Bouviers and Scotties actually get along? I don't seem to find it very odd that our dogs get along, the two different breeds, but I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't think there's an issue with it. You know, I think any breed can get along well with another breed as long as you take the time to gradually introduce them to each other and socialize them, make sure they get along well. You know, it's still even with different breeds, it's still the same issues, whether you have two intact males in the same household, or, you know, especially with a girl coming season, that's when your issues in extra management comes into play.
Yeah, and that's something that I don't think a lot of people really think through, and they think having an intact animal is easy, and if it's in a house by itself, it actually is. It's not hard at all. It's when you have multiple dogs together, even having two girls that may not have been spayed yet. Hormones are hormones, and we call them bitches for a reason. So you just have to keep an eye on your dogs. So one of the differences we notice with the two breeds is having a herding breed versus a terrier breed. The Chicory will go and she'll clean Danica's beard all the time. They play, but Garrison doesn't like her playing with his beard, but they'll play chase. But Garrison won't just chase her around. Chicory will run and dive under tables and go in really tight spaces like she's going through tunnels, like a terrier would, and Garrison will stop and wait, and he'll watch for her, and he'll wait till she runs past, and he'll try to cut her off at the pass like a herding dog would. Another difference we notice between the herding dogs and the terriers in our house is that we can take the Bouviers out off leash in the yard or out on bigger parts of the property and not worry about them running off because they stay close to us and they work with us. The terriers, they take off because their job is to go into the ground and go after rats and mice and gophers. And
they have very selective hearing when there's a varmint to chase.
Yes, and even if you say the word cookie when they're going after some gopher or something, they won't even hear cookie at that time.
Yeah, people say there's a lot of fat Scotties that belong to little old ladies because the only way they'll come in from the backyard is if they give them a cookie. So they learn really quick the way to get extra cookies just to stay outside, not come in.
So some of the things that we do to try to get them to come in is we praise them with love. This one loves to play. This Scottie's different. She actually fetches. So if she thinks she's going to get to play a game of fetch, she'll come barreling in. She also has her selective hearing when she doesn't quite want to come inside either. She's a total Scottie.
She has some Bouvier tendencies because she was raised with a Bouvier, young Bouvier.
Yeah, she does have her moments when she likes to go run to the outside if there's a game of chase going on, and she actually does bring things back. I think she learned that from the Bouviers. It's very unlike, Rod's never had that in a Scottie before, and I never expected it in a Scottie, so.
Usually they want to play tug of war or play keep away. They take their toys and run and make you chase them.
Not this one.
My first fetching Scottie.
So that's how we ended up with Bouviers and Scotties in our household. Are you happy you have the Bouviers?
Yes.
Good answer.
I don't have a choice, right?
No, not really. Good answer, babe. Well, folks, this is my husband, Rod Ott. I'm Pilar Kuhn, and this is PAWDCasts.